Let me ask you a question. What do you believe in? Are you an atheist? Do you believe the universe came from nothing? If you do, let me show you something. Recognize it? This is Earth. From valleys to plains, rivers and oceans, to tall rocky mountains, to icy tundras and mountains. All of these things are what make up our planet. And you want me to believe it just came from nothing? Something can't come from nothing. You couldn't have come from nothing. Let me ask you this. Where did you come from? Your mother gave birth to you. You formed her womb before you were born. You didn't come from nothing. So neither does the world. Need more evidence? Okay. Let's look at your body. The human body is made of bones, muscles, and organs. The body can only function when every part is working. If even one part fails, the whole system would likely fail with it. If there's no creator, then explain how the human body has exactly what it needs to function. The body knows how to cure illnesses or fix a broken bone. Explain how the body was made like this if there's no creator. Now let's look at the big picture of our world. This is our universe. With all of its stars, galaxies, planets, and everything else that makes up our entire world. The universe is massive. It couldn't have come from nothing. Everything has a creator. Every star in the sky that you see was created by someone. But who? Who is this creator who made everything that has and ever will exist? Allow me to tell you about my God. My God is the one true God. He's loving, compassionate, and is merciful. He is almighty, all-powerful, and all-loving. My God created the heavens and the earth. But how do we know that this God of yours is the true God and is the creator? Well, let's look at history and the evidence to support the existence of my God. In the Bible, there are 4 Gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are the titles of these Gospels. These 4 Gospels are not just stories, but eyewitness testimonies of what the authors saw 2,000 years ago. These 4 testimonies describe the life of a man. This man, however, lived a perfect life. This man's name is Jesus. Jesus claimed and proved he is God in human form. While on earth, Jesus performed signs and miracles that proved his divinity. Jesus proved to the world that he was God, but the people didn't believe him, and they accused him of pretending to be God. Now, here's the part of the story that's the most important. One of Jesus' disciples, named Judas Iscariot, betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Judas told the Roman guards where Jesus was by kissing him, and the Roman soldiers arrested Jesus. Jesus was then put in jail even though he did nothing wrong. While he was in prison, the Roman guards beat him, publicly tortured him in front of everyone, and they forced him to wear a crown of thorns. Then they forced him to carry a heavy wooden cross. Then they made him go through one of the most painful ways to die in human history, crucifixion. They then put him on a cross and put nails into his hands and his feet. And he stayed on that cross for 6 hours. There were also 2 thieves on 2 crosses with him, one to his left and one to his right. The one on the right turned to Jesus and said this, "Aren't you the Christ? Save yourself and us." But the one on the left turned to the thief on the right and said this to him, "Have you no fear of God, for you are subject to the same condemnation? We are punished justly, for we are getting what our deeds deserve, but this man has done nothing wrong." Then he turned to Jesus and said this to him, "Lord, remember me when you enter your kingdom." Then Jesus turned to the thief on the left, and he said this to him, "Very truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." This shows how merciful God is. This is a thief who's done some pretty bad things, but he came to Jesus with a repentant heart and was forgiven. Not only did Jesus forgive the thief, but he prayed to God and asked him to forgive the people that were literally killing him. It would take some serious love to forgive someone who's trying to kill you. Then he died. His last words on the cross were, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." Is that it? Is that the entire story? No, far from it. 3 days later, some women were going to visit the tomb where Jesus was. But when they got there, they found this. The stone was rolled away from the entrance, and there was an angel inside. The angel told the women that Jesus wasn't in the tomb, that he'd risen from the dead. The women left, and then they saw him. Jesus Christ had risen from the dead. He is alive. After the women had seen him, he appeared to many other people too, including the people who wrote the 4 Gospels. He stayed on earth 40 more days, then he rose up into heaven. All of these events were seen and recorded in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. This is historical evidence that Jesus Christ was God on earth. He died that death for you, so that you can spend eternity with him someday in heaven. He died so you wouldn't have to. He took our punishment for sin upon himself so you wouldn't have to. All you have to do is come to Jesus with a repentant heart. You must be willing to turn away from your sins, and God will forgive you, just like he forgave the thief on the cross. It's that easy. And all he wants in return is a relationship with you. So let me ask you a question. Are you willing to give your life to Jesus Christ today?